From the class of 1923 Arena in Philadelphia, it's time for college hockey on SFBN, where tonight the Penn Quakers play host to the Seton Hall Pirates in a Pennsylvania-New Jersey matchup. Joe Torti, so glad that you could join us for this one as Penn retaking the ice for the second time since the fall break. And boy, oh boy, did they come out of the break strong. They actually started out the season 3-0, dropping back-to-back games versus Millersville heading into the break. However, the Quakers able to regroup. They beat Rowan 3-2 on the road in their first game in the opener after the break, and they improved to 4-2 on the campaign. Meanwhile, Seton Hall, normally a very high-caliber program here in the division, a little bit of a slow start for them at 2-4. They look to get their ship righted the other way. Looking at Penn, Spencer Toohey leading the way with 12 points, 8 goals, and 4 helpers. Calvin Aliferov with 11 total points for Penn. Jack Averill, the sophomore goalkeeper, has been very strong. He has been one of the difference makers for this team. On the flip side, Joey Yutsis will play goalie for Seton Hall. Averill will get the start, and the national anthem is coming up. Puck drop is moments away. Starters out there on the blue lines for the national anthem, and now we're about to get underway. Seton Hall taking on Penn here in Philadelphia. Quakers looking to make it 2 in a row after that conquest against Rowan. Hard-fought defensive battle there, resulting in a 3-2 Penn Quakers victory. Jack Averill 2-2 on the campaign, a 4.50 goals against average, and an .822 save percentage. Seton Hall in the blue and white sweaters. Meanwhile, Penn in the white sweaters with blue letters and numbering outlined in red. Goalies give the all clear. We're about to get underway. Chris Bugliosi, the freshman, set to take the draw for Penn. We are underway. It is won by the Quakers. Ryan Olhorn couldn't win it for Seton Hall. Olhorn shovels it into the Quakers' end, and we are underway. Puck tipped all the way down past the red line for Seton Hall, and now the Pirates looking to clear in front of their own net. Not a great idea. Spencer Toohey coming for it in the corner. Now Bugliosi takes it over. Bugliosi curls around, feeds the blue line. Drew Vrahman, a shot off target. Now it's a race to the puck in the corner. Bugliosi chops at it on the backhand, sends it in. Jacob Keon trying to feed the slot, blocked off. Rahman sends it in back deep. Now it was deflected before it could be centered. Kept in at the blue line nicely by Aiden Armali. Played back out by Seton Hall, and the Pirates will go off to clear. Bad change here, but Penn couldn't quite get that puck to send it up to the opposing blue line. Intercepted in the neutral zone by Seton Hall, and now it's Ethan Abraham, the senior, airmailing this one on a bounce into the corner. Collected by Bond. Bond tries to spirit that one along. Now Seton Hall, a diving effort, nicely done, sends it ahead for Patrick Wedge. It's a foot race to the puck. Wedge is not going to get there first. Instead, it's going to be Kevin Shen for Penn. Played out into vacant ice in the neutral zone, taken on the forehand by Tyler O'Leary. Bad bounce off the boards for Penn, but the Quakers are there. And now the puck is forced out beyond the blue line. Just over a minute and a half into this one. No score, Seton Hall and Penn. Neither team recording a shot on goal at this point. Until perhaps now, Ethan Abraham carrying it in on the wrister. That one's fought off nicely by Yutzis. Abraham back behind the cage. Looking in front, plays it off the boards to himself. Back out, finds a man at the point, but the pass would not connect, just bounced over Bugliosi's stick. Now a shot from some distance misses, and Seton Hall going off for a change. Shot from in tight, coming in from Drew Vrahman, who took it all the way basically coast to coast, but it was fought off. No such thing really as the long change here at the Class of 23 arena. Both benches across the ice from each other rather than next to each other. Puck knocked down temporarily at the red line, and now it's sent back in. Rahman has to go back for it for Penn. Trying to one-hand that one along. Seton Hall able to stash it in deep. Quickly to it is Tyler Fearon. Fearon looking for a target. Tried to feed it in front. Bouncing puck collected by the Quakers of Penn, and out they come on the breakout with Alifarov. Alifarov has great speed, flies down the wing. Looking for a center, holds on to it. Alifarov curls around the cage. Slides it back to the blue line. A shot from distance, fought off. And still in the corner. Penn trying to get there. Seton Hall looking for that clear. Lifted out, knocked down at the hash marks, and now a chance for Penn. Alifarov spins, keeps it alive, and the shot wouldn't go for Armali. Chopped back out, and not quite held in at the blue line. Seton Hall clears. Spencer Toohey out onto the ice. This one's played back behind the cage. Averill sets it up there. Penn unable to keep it in at the blue line, but this will be sent all the way down for icing. 16:11 to go in the first period, no score. Penn with the first 3 shots on goal of this contest. Bugliosi will take this draw. Toohey in the shooter's spot. One back to Toohey, a shot. Another rebound, collected, paddled down, and that was a dangerous moment for Joey Yutzis. Penn still with it. Bugliosi spinning, finds Rahman, tried to one-touch it down. Instead, it's Seton Hall able to lift it out as far as the blue line. Rahman had knocked it down, didn't know it, and now on comes Mike Volpe. A shot was blocked before it reached, and now Penn taking it over. Mark Tarazi. Toohey glides up the wing, looking in front. Shielding the puck away with a power move. Little bit of a reverse check there from Toohey. Keeps it alive to himself along the boards. Great vision, finds it, backhand shot. Didn't get all of it, did Tarazi, but he's still with it. Back out to Armali at the blue line. Slid across for Zach Keon. A shot through traffic, fought off with the pad. And Yutzis has been busy in this first period. 15-14 to go in period number 1. First 5 shots of the game belonging to the Quakers of Penn. On comes Toohey, has it knocked off of his stick. Armali holds it in at the blue line, feathers it on the backhand, but now it's finally picked up by Seton Hall, and the Pirates look to clear. Mike Reed Playing it wide, now gets a return feed. Reed shot, and that one off the pad of Averill for the first shot on goal of the game for Seton Hall. Abraham plays it to himself in the corner. Was double teamed, had to give it up, and Seton Hall bringing it out once again with Reed. Reed picks his way through traffic, slides it across, a shot, and Averill gobbles that one up in the breadbasket for a whistle. Best rush of the game for Seton Hall doesn't yield any joy for the visitors. Bugliosi digging in against Nick Zumo. Seton Hall won the draw and kept it in at the blue line as well. Bugliosi with space to operate behind his own cage. Damon Tozer has to retreat towards his blue line before playing it deep into the Penn end. Kevin Shen works his way through contact. Now Abraham on the carry has Bugliosi. Stretch pass ahead, Bugliosi to the backhand, he scores! Quakers strike first. Bugliosi from Abraham. Bugliosi's 5th goal of the year. Abraham with his team leading 6th assist, and Penn goes in front 1-0. Beautiful vision from Abraham to find Bugliosi in between two Seton Hall defenders. And a beautiful finish by the freshman. Averill sets this one up on the backhand behind his cage, but Rahman couldn't handle it. Penn trying to regain possession of this puck. Instead, it's Seton Hall carrying it on. Tyler Fearon sliding it across. Pass was knocked down by Penn. Not out of danger quite yet, though. Shen trying to play it ahead. He does. Now a 2-on-1 brewing. Alifarov carrying it on. Alifarov slides it across. A shot and a score! Christian Ford, his first of the year. And it's 2-0 Penn. That started in the neutral zone. A bad pinch by Seton Hall resulted in Alifarov taking that one on, and such a dangerous scorer is Calvin Alifarov that it really drew a lot of the attention of the one defender there, slid it across, and Ford able to finish. Two quick goals for the Penn Quakers in about 30 seconds. Penn going back to work, a bad giveaway in their own end. Fed across, and that one's chopped out by Armali, or also would have been a grade A chance for Patrick Wedge. Alifarov, great speed once again through the neutral zone, beats two men. Alifarov all alone. He goes to the forehand, the backhand, and it stays out. Big save made in tight. Alifarov wanting a penalty, not going to get one. Instead, it's an indirect pass all the way down for Wedge, but it's taken off of his stick by Tarazi. Tarazi plays it off the boards. And now from right in front of the Seton Hall bench, it's spun back into the Penn end. Tarazi circles behind his cage. Kept in at the blue line, backhanding it further is Reed, but now on comes Bugliosi. Bugliosi looking to feed it across. Tui to the backhand, no. Bugliosi had it in his skates, didn't realize. Puck's played around, and Rahman holds it in at the blue line. Darts into the slot. Rahman gliding outside. Shoots. Wrister gobbled up with the glove of Yutsas and a whistle. 12:24 to go in the first period. And Penn all over Seton Hall. Bugliosi squares up again for this faceoff. Another win for the freshman. Bugliosi in tight. Shoveled it. Second effort wouldn't go either. Now Tui. Big body to deal with behind the cage. Throwing it around there as well. Tui emerges with it. Feeds Bugliosi. Shot wouldn't go. Back to the point for Rahman. Backpedaling. Rahman Gets to the dot, feeds it across, a backhand and a score! Great vision by Rahman, and Tui this time lighting the lamp. 3-0 Penn. Tui's team leading 9th goal of the year, and the Quakers putting on a show in the first period. Rahman, the senior, picking up his 3rd assist of the campaign. Penn continuing to maintain that momentum. Three goals in 2 minutes for the Quakers. Seton Hall looking to change their stars here in the Penn's end. And now on comes Abraham for Penn. Abraham works his way in. Too good, Abraham's stick handling in a phone booth. And that's the 4th goal. This game's not 10 minutes old. And Joey Yutz is not happy. Timeout called by Seton Hall. Abraham's 5th goal of the year and 2nd point of the night. Timeout Pirates. 11:35 to go in the first period. All Penn. When we return, Seton Hall looks to stabilize. Four nothing Penn. Let's recap how we got here. We've got goals from Christian Ford, Chris Bugliosi, Ethan Abraham, and Spencer Tui. Not in that order, but the Quakers, a monstrous opening, 8.5 minutes. Seton Hall calling their timeout. Shots 12-1 in favor of Penn in this one. Joe Torti, glad that you could join us here for this. He'll go down for icing. Penn with a very hot start here. Offensive zone draw for Seton Hall. Just their 2nd of the day. Now Abraham scored the last goal of beauty. Turns on the Jets. Look out here. Abraham all the way in. He missed on the forehand. Abraham just shooting wide. Everything but the finish for Ethan Abraham. A shot from the point. Indirect behind the boards. Bad hop off the glass. It settled down. And now Penn trying to turn it back in. Connor McFarland flipping it in. Hit hard all the way around the board, settled down temporarily, but Shen has to retreat for this. Shen dispossessed of the puck. A 3-on-1 for Seton Hall the other way. Wedge has it, shoots, stoned by Averill. Wedge going back in front, and now a whistle. The net is off. after tending the posts. Play set to resume here. Penn digs the puck out after that face-off. Shen has it hit hard off his skate. Now Armali playing it up the boards. Aliferov trying to spirit it ahead, just missing his intended target, Griffin Bond. Aliferov picks it back up, though, curls around the net, trying to feed back in front or play it to himself off the back of the cage. Either way, Seton Hall taking it on. Wide stretch is going to be eaten up by Tarazi. Plays it behind for Rahman, who has space to work. Rahman doubles back. Now trying to get past the forechecking, but good work by Ryan Allhorn to make things difficult. Finally, some room for Aliferov, who drives wide once again. Aliferov carries in, steps through, gets stepped into. Bugliosi turns, spins it back out to the blue line. Tarazi shoots, blocked in front. Sent all the way down, and icing is the call. .9:16 to go in period number 1. Zach Keon taking this offensive zone face-off for Penn. Able to win it back to the blue line. Trevor Congi stashes it in the corner. Tui plays it into the slot. Keon shot blocked off. Right back to Tui. Bouncing puck. Settled down. Pad save made once again by Yutzis. Shot tipped nearly on goal by Tui. Congi. Now Keon, Beaver tailing for it, looking for the puck. He'll go get it himself in the corner. It's lifted back out as far as the blue line. A shot tipped wide of the cage. Now a 2-on-1 if they hurry, but back responsibly for it is Armali. Now a carry on by Jake Keon. A wrister rises high, missed everything. Zach Keon chops at that one. It goes off the side of the net. Bouncing puck, Armali holds it in high slot. His shot blocked off once more. Jake Keon letting it fly and skated down. Now Wedge carrying it out. Here's Mike Reed. Reed, a wrister off the end of the stick. Tyler Fearon forces a takeaway, a shot from the point, blocked down, and now a wraparound attempt is shut down by Penn. Now Tui will carry it out on his own 1-on-2. Tui driving wide, power move to the outside, a backhander across the goal mouth. Abraham collects it on the hash mark. Spins back against the grain. Abraham puts it into the corner. Fearon turning, chops it ahead to himself. And now Penn taking this one over, a 4-on-2 perhaps. But instead it's Seton Hall taking it over. Abraham intercepting that pass. Abraham works his way through. Look at this from Abraham, a backhander wide. Rahman holds it in. Keon trying to feed that across. Check that, make it Bond, who is looking to center. Now Rahman racing back for it. Reed not able to beat out the icing, so a whistle. .707 left in period number 1. All Quakers here in the first. Seton Hall informed that you're not allowed to play with that many. Face-off win by Penn. Abraham, centering pass. Bond chopped at it, missed wide. Rahman, spin move. Plays it to himself off the referee and the boards. Abraham collects it at the point. Surveys. Backhand chip to Rahman. Rahman. Bond looking low for Abraham. Reed Turning, plays it high off the glass. Penn continues to possess here after the icing, so tired skaters on the ice for Seton Hall. Nicely done by McFarland to get in the way there. Now coming out the other way is Fearon. Plays it in deep, and he's able to get off the ice. Stretch pass. Booted back by Aliferov. Plays it off the boards. Penn unable to get there first. Now a carry in the other way by Kevin Shen. Shen nearly losing his footing, centered it, chopped away from Aliferov. Aliferov tied up along the boards. Bugliosi trying to knock that one on. Taurazi keeps it in at the blue line. Now a bad giveaway here, Bugliosi. Looking for help from his friends. Picks out Taurazi, a wrister, wide of the corner. Armali. Now it's Taurazi taking ownership in his own end. Long pass just missed Aliferov. Seton Hall will get there first. Bugliosi trying to keep this alive. Instead, all the way back for Taurazi once more. Penn completing a change. Giveaway at the blue line. Knocked into the Penn end. Takeaway by Seton Hall. Centering pass was cut out. Tui helping out. Now a 3-on-2 for Penn. Tui, good speed, working his way around. Centers all the way out to the blue line. A shot. Pad save made. Yutzis. And this one's lifted back out on the back end all the way down. Icing will be waved off as it slammed on the brakes at the hash mark. Icing incoming here. 4:23 left in the first period. Shots on goal 17-5 in favor of Penn. They had a monstrous 10 minutes where they pumped home 4. Bad giveaway in front of goal here for Penn. Doesn't cost them, though, as Drew Vraman turns it around behind. Sent all the way back into the neutral zone. Puck lifted into the corner, and Penn will have to retrieve it once more. Rahman comes to get it. Pass read and intercepted by Seton Hall. Pirates taking over in their offensive zone. Now a wrister, top of the circle, gobbled up by Averill. Pretty good opportunity there for Mike Reed, but Averill playing top of the crease. Confident looking save right in the breadbasket. Inside 4 minutes left in period number 1. Another face-off win for Griffin Bond. Bond helping out below the red line as well. Now played on McFarland. Chips this one in. McFarland trying to keep it alive to himself. Bouncing puck Abraham. Now it's McFarland. Taking a look. Just send it into the middle. Bouncing puck. Nearly found Abraham against all odds. All the way down, icing incoming. Face-off win for Seton Hall. Pirates carrying it out with Matt Romano. Intercepted at the blue line by Taurazi. Abraham turns, pivots. Abraham continuing to find space. Back out to the point, Taurazi. Shen, wrister, right into the crest and held on to by Jutsis. Eighteenth shot of this first period for Penn, getting anything that they want against Seton Hall. Played out to Shen at the blue line. Shen steps in, a wrister, gloved and held onto by Jutsis. Pretty nifty move by Shen to find space. But Jutsis was ready, and another whistle to his blocker side. Aliferov. Backheeled effort was eventually settled down by Bugliosi. Bugliosi driving wide, looking to center it to Aliferov, who has to go after it after it was deflected. And now back out the other way. It's controlled temporarily by Penn. Sent down to their blue line. Shen retreating for it. Shen looking for a stretch pass, finds it. Now Bugliosi nearly able to break in. Once again, Ford trying to set him up. Icing, a race to the puck. Going to be waved off here as Seton Hall gets there first. Aliferov collects it on the skate. Now a 3-on-2. Aliferov had it bounce off of his skate. Bugliosi curling at the blue line. Shen lets it go through traffic, deflected, and a kick save made once again by Jutsis. Backhand feed in front, Shen. Bugliosi had to pick that one out of the air. Did a good job just to make any kind of contact with it so Penn can maintain possession here. After they clear the zone, Bugliosi into the slot, feeds it across. Aliferov to the backhand. He scores. Bugliosi helping out on the assist, and Aliferov now has 2 points on the evening. 5-0 Penn. Now Seton Hall has another pass picked off by Tui. This is an onside play, but only barely. A shot from Keon, blocked. Now a race to the puck. Fearon wins it in the corner. Now Damon Tozer looks to play it ahead, just missed his intended target. Now Penn takes this over. Tui, backhand dish. Keon racing to the puck. 2 Pirates coming. Spins away from them. Keon plays it on for Zach Keon. To the blue line it goes, a shot, indirect, wide. Now Tui feeding the blue line and Rahman once more. A wrister, tipped just past the cage. Quakers buzzing, but 28 seconds left in what's been an absolutely monstrous first period for them. Rahman on the carry in, driving wide, steps into a hit. Gets the puck back off the back of the netting. 10 seconds left in this one. Abraham curling, lifting into the corner. Tui is there, lets it go, fought off from in tight. Not out of danger quite yet. 1 second left, and that's how this first period ends. After one, it's all Quakers. 5-0 at home in front of Seton Hall, and couldn't picture a much better start for Penn than that one. We'll see if the second period yields similar results. Shots 23-6 in favor of the home team, and Penn leading Seton Hall 5-0. Second period coming your way after this. Second period just about to get underway here at the class of 1923 arena, home of the Penn Quakers, where Penn enjoying a 5-0 lead after one period of play. Joe Torti here with you. So glad that you could join us for this one. And if you're a fan of the Penn Quakers, you are liking what you've seen. A goalie change is being made. John Fox has taken the net for Seton Hall after 5 goals on 23 shots against for the starter, Joey Yutzis. We talked about the defensive effort for Penn coming up large in their win against Rowan, 3-2 on the road in their first game out of the fall break. That has continued to be the case today, allowing just 6 shots on goal. A lot of that's been due to an absolutely ferocious forecheck for Penn. They've done a masterful job of forcing takeaways and turnovers in the Seton Hall zone, and that's led to a lot of good offense for them as well. Bugliosi taking the draw against Reed. He wins it for Penn, and we are back underway. Armali plays it off the end wall and sent all the way into the neutral zone. Alifarov giving chase and pressuring from behind, but on comes Seton Hall as they play the dump and chase game. Averill gets it set up behind the net, trying to play keep away from the Pirates. A giveaway, though. Seton Hall taking it on, looking to feed the slot. Goes just past the blue line and all the way down. Pirates will have to regroup. Intercepted in the neutral zone once again, and now Bugliosi, after Alifarov initially got in the way, carries in. Bugliosi driving wide, trying to feed the slot. Tarazzi, a wrister, blocked, didn't make it through. Sends it into the corner. Alifarov picks it up there. Penn will change on the fly here. Alifarov has it knocked off of his stick, spun back into the corner. Tozer collects it, and now it's sent on ahead once again for Jake Hall. Hall going 1-on-4, plays it on for himself. Tarazzi the first one there off the back of the net. Now Hall taking over for Seton Hall. Feed back in front, diving stop made by Averill. Averill, a monster save in what was a tight situation. Keon has it knocked off of his stick, back out the other way. Icing waved off here. Shen plays it for Tui. Feeds it across the way for Zach Keon. Keon dispossessed on the poke check. Nice work on Liam Hoyt's part. Puck lifted up, bounces right on the dot. Tui comes in for it for Penn. Tui feeding in front, makes it all the way out to Rahman at the point. A wrister, tipped twice, but beyond the cage. Zach Keon. Tui trying to keep it alive behind the net. He does. Jake Keon playing it for him. It hit Tui in the boot. Jake Keon looking for the point. Instead, it's intercepted, and on comes Seton Hall with Brendan O'Rourke. O'Rourke rides his man into the corner, gets the puck, trying to center. A shot from in tight, blocked off. Second effort, not coming through either, as Rahman covering a lot of ground there from his defensive position. McFarland tried to tip that one on, couldn't get a stick on it, and icing is the call. 17:04 left here in period number 2. Still a 5-0 lead for Penn. Face-off win by Seton Hall. Big stop made by Averill. Puck is loose momentarily in the crease and then covered by Averill. Seton Hall's offense already getting a couple of good opportunities here in the second, more than they did in the first. Feed back in front, a shot. That one just wouldn't go off of the forehand as it wasn't good wood on it. That one tipped in between Averill's legs and he held on to it. It bounced back out as well. Tense moments for the Penn keeper, but he stayed composed under pressure and made the stop. Another face-off win for Penn. Set play, they look for the stretch pass. It's knocked down and read beautifully by Seton Hall. That was a heads-up play by Tozer. Pirates carrying out the other way. Now a 2-on-1. Feeding in front. Averill shuts it off, but still there for Tyler Fearon. Fearon was playing a two-man game with Mike Reed. Fearon back with it. Looking to feed across. Reed has it go through him. Out to the point and Tozer. Lets it fly. It's blocked. Forced out by Aliferov. Armali and Tarazi, the defensive pair out there at the moment for Penn. Tarazi carries it on, and it's blocked into the corner. 4 minutes into this second period, covered up and held on to by Fox. Face-off win by Penn. Tui nearly able to tip that one on goal as well. Played back out for Rahman at the blue line, chopped on. Now penalty perhaps? No, not coming against Penn. Shen pushes this one in deep. Now a penalty upcoming, and there it goes, a whistle for Keon. Tripping is the call, and the first penalty of the game is called against the Penn Quakers. First chance we'll get to see this power play unit for Seton Hall, looking to change the momentum in this one as they trail 5-0. Face-off won by Penn. Rahman ridden into the corner. Tozer trying to take it away. It's sent all the way down. And Tui able to get that clear. Jake Keon comes in for it. Four on two for Seton Hall. Rahman comes back for it. And that was nicely done by Rahman. Matt Romano retreats, collects, and slides that one ahead. So sent into the corner, Averill trying to play it on. Second time that's resulted in a turnover for Penn. Seton Hall reading it. Now played off the side of the net. Reed, Fearon. Spinning with it is Matt Romano. Dispossessed of the puck. Now Tui one-on-one with Fearon, who's a forward going backwards. Tui blows by him. Curls around. And Tui still with it. Going for a skate. Nobody there. Tui lets it go. Missed wide with a heavy shot. Bad miscommunication on Seton Hall's part as the power play unit. Not sure who was going to defend Tui in that end. 40 seconds left on the man advantage. Now a cover and a whistle. .31 seconds left. Shots 25-11 in favor of Penn. Griffin Bond will take this draw off against Ryan Ulhorn. Face-off win by Seton Hall. Wedge plays it out to the blue line. O'Leary back to Wedge, top of the circle. Slid back in front. And now it's Abraham on the carry. 17 seconds left. On Abraham comes short-handed. To the forehand, he shoots wide. Starting the breakout perhaps for Seton Hall. Bond doing a good job on that back check to make it difficult. And now Penn kills off the penalty. Abraham, a wrist shot, finds the netting. It was blocked. Face-off coming up inside the zone with 13:28 to go in period number 2. Taurazi feeling the pressure. Sends it out as far as the opposing blue line. And now look out, Bond creating this chance. Chases it down in the corner. Chopped all the way out. And icing is going to be the call here against Seton Hall. Quakers rode an explosive opening 10 minutes to that just monster 5-0 lead. Or check it, make it 4-0 lead, but they added another one after that. Taurazi spinning it off the boards. Aliferov keeping it alive for his teammate Bugliosi. Bugliosi using that frame to make that pass difficult. Seton Hall able to get the clear anyway, and they stash it in deep. Taurazi picks it off the boards. Bugliosi. Aliferov creating a 2-on-2. Wide drive. Aliferov has his pass knocked down. Ford getting in the way there too. Aliferov sending it down. Bugliosi. Aliferov trying to knock that one down at the blue line. Now a chance out the other way. Rahman shuts it down. Nicely done by Drew Rahman, as Mike Reed thought that he was in all alone. Icing's going to be waved off here as Reed gets there first. Trying to feed in front. Pass would not connect. Tui slings it wide. Bugliosi. Bugliosi just missed his intended target. Now break in once again for Reed. Reed protecting it, looking for help. Fearon had it picked off, or he was looking for Fearon rather. Keon shoots it, and it's blocked up into the netting for a whistle. Fox makes the save, and Seton Hall will change. Now in tight once again. That one coming off the stick of Jake Keon, and a whistle. Tui had his slot feed cut out. Hall on the carry for Seton Hall. Near wipeout for Shen, but sent all the way back to the opposing blue line. Seton Hall takes over there. Fed in front, open man to forehand, backhand, and a miss for Ulhorn. Had Averill wrong-footed, but just couldn't finish. And now Penn out the other way. It's been a positive period for Seton Hall. Keon. Now Tui. Wraps around looking for the wraparound and did not go. Tui gets it back. A wrister and a whistle. Fox makes a save right in the crest. .10:32 left in period number 2. Penn still dominating on the scoreboard. Abraham trying to force this takeaway. Nicely done just beyond the blue line by Trevor Congi, or else this rush might have happened sooner. Rahman takes it on for Penn. Chips it off the boards for Abraham. Abraham pulls it along to himself before it is taken on and taken over by Fearon. Delayed penalty coming up on Penn. Now a takeaway, and now we'll see about this penalty. It's going against Drew Rahman. Holding is the call as we approach the halfway mark of this second period. Seton Hall's had several good scoring chances in this period. Haven't been able to cash in yet. Bugliosi wins this. And it hits the netting. Faceoff will come up inside once more. Seton Hall wins this draw. Played to the point, Matt Romano. Romano steers this one wide. Tarazi chops at it, sent all the way down. Now it's a race. Alifarov can get there. Alifarov. Now Fox has to come out and play it. He does. Fed all the way across. Shot in tight, and another save made by Averill. Averill hasn't been called on often, but when he has been called upon, he has been ready to answer. Reed sends it further in. Bugliosi chips it to himself. Alifarov has it knocked away at the blue line, gets it back. Alifarov breaking in, shorthanded. Checked away, now a 3-on-2 as two are deep with 53 seconds of power play time for Seton Hall left. Now a feed in front, and another big save made by Averill, and a whistle. Averill able to hold on to that one and keep it out of the net. Couple of good opportunities for Jake Hall and company. Sent all the way down, bouncing puck. Tui's going to win this foot race. Tui in all alone, shoots wide. .30 seconds left of power play time. 8:28 left in period number 2. Neither team has scored, but Penn doesn't need any more. Seton Hall's got to get moving. Loose puck in the neutral zone, picked up by Seton Hall. Had to be slowed up due to a delayed offside, and that's going to take care of the rest of this penalty time. Keon has his shot blocked up into the netting, and another whistle. Another face-off win for the Pirates of Seton Hall. Sent all the way down. Is this one going to get on cage? Yes. Out to the blue line. A shot through traffic. Tipped up into the netting. Taurazi doing battle in the corner for Penn. Armali finds Abraham. Usually a good idea for Penn. Abraham chasing after the puck. Able to shield it away. Backhand dish Armali. Quaker forecheck, looking to force this takeaway. Bouncing puck. No icing. Now here's Abraham. Abraham looking to center. Shot in tight, never made it. .6:25 left in period number 2, still 5-0. Penn leading over Seton Hall. Shen steps around a would-be check. Now Shen, top of the circle, lets it go. Blocker save made Fox. Bugliosi, first one to it. Walks the blue line. Well, no, he doesn't. Comes all the way back out to the neutral zone. Bugliosi just going for a skate with it, trying to feed in front. Held in at the blue line by Shen. Shen steps around another defender, dishes it into the corner. Oliferov keeping it alive. Oliferov trying to work his way to the front of the net. Bugliosi taking this one on. Rising shot, finds the glass, and sent all the way down. Call that one a self-clear for Penn. 5.5 to go in period number 2. Quakers leading 5-0. Wide drive for Rahman. Rahman, who's got good skill, trying to feed in front. Second effort, that one wouldn't get through either. Fearon. Pile up for it along the sideboards. Puck is still loose. Now on comes Penn with Shen. Bugliosi trying to, well, kind of nifty his way through there. Didn't happen. Armali coming back to challenge O'Rourke. Armali trying to keep it away from 2 Seton Hall Pirates. Kongi cycling around his cage. Jacob Keon, left wing attack for Penn. Shot low, missed everything, probably looking for a redirect, did not come. Tozer first to it. He'll need a second effort to clear the zone, though, inside 4 minutes to go in the second period. Tozer pivots, dishes wide. It's controlled by O'Rourke, plays it off the boards. Penn taking it over. Keon playing it back. And now a 2-on-1 the other way. Ulhorn spinning, feeding in front. That pass just missed its intended target. Hall looking for Ulhorn in front again, and now Penn takes it over. Tui trying to poke this one ahead to himself. Now another 2-on-1. O'Leary working his way in, a shot. Fought off, rebound, glove down, but not onto the stick of a Seton Hall Pirate until it was behind the net. Averill made that save, but he might be called on to make it one or two more here. Mike Volpe behind the net, tied up temporarily, and now a soft pass picked off from Kongi. This one held in at the blue line. Seton Hall looking for a change. They'll get at least a partial one. Armali, long shift for him. Cruises in. Armali leaves it off for Abraham. A shot blocker save made Fox. Keon picks it up on the sidewall. Keon still with it, trying to work his way through traffic. Seton Hall gets a clear here. Nice move through and a shot from in tight. Reed able to get it away, but save made by Averill. Chopped in deeper by O'Rourke. Armali looking for his defensive partner, Tarazi. Bond lifts this one up and into the seats. Shots 32-15. Penn's favor. Limited to Seton Hall to just 6 in the first. Bouncing puck, centered once again. Averill has it pop up off of his stick. Nick Zumo out to the blue line. Romano tipped off the side of the post and in. Bad break for Averill and Penn. That one made it through traffic, and it's going to be Romano getting credit for this one. Seton Hall is on the board. .147 left. Penn's defense finally buckles here against Seton Hall on what honestly could be called a little bit of a fluky goal, but when you're down by 5, you need to get something going somehow. That one off the pipe again, this time a little bit friendlier for Averill. Bouncing puck beyond the blue line, so Penn will get a clear here. 1:15 left. Aliferov swoops in. Aliferov runs into the keeper. Seton Hall trying to begin their rush. Shen stops that. Aliferov calling for it in the neutral zone. Bugliosi lost his footing. Reed not going to get there before Tui. .40 seconds left in the second period. 5-1, Penn with the lead. Volpe working his way in, and now a penalty coming up here. It's going to be against Seton Hall. And there's the whistle. Cross-check incoming. Going to be called against Liam Hoyt. First time we'll get to see Penn's power play unit. Nearly held in by Armali at the blue line. Keon first to the puck. 10 seconds left. We'll see if Penn tries to get something going here in the waning moments of the period. 2 seconds and 1. It's just stashed behind the cage. And that's how this one finishes in the second. Seton Hall finds the back of the net, but it's still 5-1 Penn with the lead. Matt Romano's goal got the Pirates closer, but Quakers still in command heading into period number 3. Third period just about to begin here at the class of 1923 arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where Penn enjoying a 5-1 lead over Seton Hall. Joe Torti here with you. Glad that you could join us. And Penn's power play unit will have just over a minute and a half of extra man time to begin this third period. Penn pumped home 5 unanswered goals in the first before Seton Hall got on the board in the second following a goalie change to John Fox. And now it will be Penn looking to capitalize and rebuild a 5-goal lead starting off with this power play. Last second strategy on the bench, and now the teams are ready to roll. Face-off won by Penn, and we are underway for this power play. Ethan Abraham carrying the mail for the Quakers, sends it ahead for Taurazi. Taurazi, this is offside. Abraham touches up, it'll go all the way down. Aliferov had a little bit of a miscommunication with Taurazi, and he was pretty well offside. Ford wins the draw for Penn. Aliferov pivots. Abraham circles, leaves it for Aliferov down low. Aliferov trying to feed the slot. Taurazi was there, it bounced off of him, goes as far as the Penn blue line. Bugliosi picks it up there. Penn not able to really sustain any zone time here on this power play. Bugliosi lost his footing, and Seton Hall able to send it all the way down. Final 28 seconds of this power play. Tui on the carry. Tui driving wide on the power move. Had family drive down from the Milford, Connecticut area to watch this game, including the dog Laurel, a.k.a. Baby Girl. Now a shot, blockered down, and a stick lost for the goalkeeper, Fox. Now a shot, fought off in tight, sent all the way down, and icing is the call. 18:15 to go in period number 3. Shots 34-17. Penn doubling up Seton Hall. Seton Hall trying to get set up in the Penn zone. Not going to happen here as Rahman takes it on. Sent all the way down into the Seton Hall end. Tipped, so no icing. Damon Tozer pulls it off the boards. Hoyt has his pass missed. This is going to be icing. 17:28 left in period number 3. Nothing on the Penn power play, but all important seconds coming off the clock here for Seton Hall. Chopped in the direction of goal. Seton Hall blocks it before it reached. Tozer carrying it. Abraham getting in the way of that clearing attempt. Tozer has it bounce off of his stick. McFarland trying to keep it alive. Now Tui looking to feed, and no one there. Shen dumps it in. Now Shen has to retreat for this after the Seton Hall clear. Penn taking it on behind their own net, and Tui on the carry. Fires wide for Abraham. Abraham back for Tui. Plays live to himself. A shot blocked off by Fox. Abraham. Blocker save made by Fox on that shot. Bouncing puck. Alifarov couldn't track it down. And now on comes Seton Hall. Trying to complete a change here, they do. Wedge plays it to himself. A shot gloved and held on to by Averill. Off the stick of Matt Romano, the goal scorer today for Seton Hall, and he was denied that time. Armali carries it around. Now nice stick work to set up Alifarov by Christian Ford. Bugliosi. Lofted puck. Tarazi's there to retrieve it. Plays it off the boards for Ford. Chips it on for himself. Alifarov takes a look. Ford has it hop over his stick. Pass intercepted by Matt Romano. Bugliosi trying to take it away, nearly does. Romano trying to airmail this one, it's knocked down. Now a carry in, look at this, diving poke check made Fox, rebound, and Fox able to recover and make that stop. Rahman comes in all alone. Back to the blue line, sliding it. Now a shot beyond the glove of Fox. Bond trying to feed the slot, finds a man, shot wide of the cage. That was Jake Keon trying to get it away. Two-on-one in the other end. Wraparound effort, shut down, and the rebound wouldn't go either. Two nice saves by Averill. Rahman carries it around. Steps through one would-be poke checker, fires it off the boards. Fox sets it up behind the cage. Sent into the Penn end. Seton Hall will change. 13:18 to go in the third period. Armali lofts a pass for Keon. Jake Keon. Now Bond, a shot rising, and that was blocked into the netting. Tui plays the faceoff ahead to himself. A shot. Blocker save made by Fox. Abraham trying to stuff home the rebound. That doesn't go. Tui feeds the blue line. Rister from distance. Blocked. McFarland trying to spin on that one. Armali keeps it in. Sets up Abraham. Now Tui all alone in the slot. Has it knocked off his stick. Gets it back. Tui spins it wide. Abraham looking for another feed in front for McFarland. Bouncing puck settled down by Armali. Tui ahead of the pack with Abraham. Tui has it knocked off of his stick. Trying to get it back. He does. Now Seton Hall regrouping behind their own cage. Abraham takes it away. Taurazi, shot tipped wide of the net. Battle for it along the boards. Abraham trying to keep it alive. Tui digs it out. Tui drags. Rister blocked. Battle for it behind the Penn cage. Quakers emerge with it. Now Alifarov with Bugliosi with him. Alifarov feeds Bugliosi. Fought off in tight. Another save made by Fox. Fox has been good since entering this game. Bugliosi pivots, shoots. Glove save made by Fox. .11:01 left in period number 3. Still a 2-1 shots on goal advantage. 40-20 Penn. Seton Hall taking this one over, looking for the clear. They get it. Now a breakaway. Coming out, it's Reed. Reed to the forehand, missed it wide. Rahman back checking to make that one difficult. But a pretty good chance for Seton Hall. Pirates not done quite yet. Hand pass is called. Now the officials getting together. Faceoff will be inside the Penn zone. Faceoff win for Seton Hall, and a big one, a shot. Averill makes the save. It's Romano letting it fly again. Keon moving it forward. Bond in pursuit of this one after it's played off the boards by Tozer. Jake Keon as Armali setting up Zach Keon. Zach Keon trying to feed across. Bond is there. Played hard off the boards, now a race to it. Averill a little late coming out, but still spins it behind the cage. Looked like he was almost caught in the middle there, but made the decision to come out. Played it to a teammate. Indirect pass, missed the intended target. Icing is the call. Face-off win for Seton Hall. Tui picks it up in the corner. Lets it go, sharp angle. McFarland. Back out to Rahman at the point. Rahman driving wide. Rahman behind the cage. Abraham off the boards. Back to Rahman. A shot tipped up and into the netting by Tui. Face-off will stay inside. .8:49 left in period number 3. Off the side of the net. Abraham cycles away from pressure, finds Tui in the slot, had his stick lifted, second shot blocked up, and is tracked down by Shen. Abraham knocked off the puck by Olhorn. Haven't seen that a whole lot today. Tui pulls it off the boards, keeping it alive to himself. Tui. Shen inside. Tui tipped, rebound off the side of the net by Tui. Pretty good opportunity there for the senior. Olhorn picking it up for Seton Hall. Abraham's there. Shen keeping it in at the blue line. Abraham in the circle. Across for Tui. That one just wouldn't connect. .7:43 left in period number 3. Good shift for that line. Rahman with good speed. Rising backhander fought off by Fox. Rahman gets it back. Tried to stash it around behind. Rahman has to tie that one up. Tarazi getting in the way there. Tarazi on the carry, flips it in. Alifarov will give chase. Airmailed pass settled down. Race to the puck. Reed's going to get there first. Tries to play it back in front. Armali reads that. Alifarov, one-on-one. Driving wide, Alifarov, a shot. Not sure if Fox got a piece of that one or if it was just wide. Lofted pass into the neutral zone. Armali sets up Bugliosi. Now here's Bugliosi. Has it knocked off his stick into the corner. Approaching 6 minutes left in this one. 5-1 lead for Penn. Not quite held in at the blue line. Shen stashes it. It's set up by Fox right on the goal line. Keon for Bond. Stick save made Fox. Back in front, rebound. Second effort wouldn't go either. That one off the side of the net. 5:10 left in the third period. Shen dumps it in. Icing. Penn looking to improve to 5-2-0 on the campaign. Drop Seton Hall to 2-5. Tui, a shot in tight, fought off once again by Fox. Right off the rip. Tui, back out to the blue line. A shot, Armali. Stuck in there somewhere. Fox made the save and held on. Penn looking to continue possession here on their offensive end. Armali has it knocked away from him. Pass just would not connect. Jake Hall getting a stick on it. Rahman doing battle with him in the corner. Tui turning, cruising, dispossessed of the puck. Averill steers it aside. Now McFarland. Dump and chase for him. Abraham trying to work his way free. Too many Seton Hall defenders. Tui taking this one away. Inside 4 minutes left in regulation. That one tipped wide of the cage by McFarland. Abraham looking for Tui. McFarland taking it over. Taurazi finding Abraham off the side of the keeper and held for a whistle. Fox sealed to the post there. .3:16 left in the third period. Shots 48-22 in favor of Penn. And after a strong second period push, it's been a dominating performance overall by the Quakers. Sent deep for Seton Hall. Back out to the blue line. A shot from distance. Averill stops that one. Rebound still in the slot. Shot tipped wide of the cage. Fearon shoulders Shen and gets the puck back. Shen looking for Aliferov. .235 left. Spun around behind. Taurazi shields it away. Ford sets up Aliferov on the pinball pass. Aliferov works his way through. Gets tied up. Reed, Clapper, missed by 2 feet. Hall knocked off the puck. Bugliosi there. Giveaway. In tight. Averill makes that stop. Puck still behind the net. Inside 2 minutes left. Seton Hall putting on a last-minute push here. Penn still with a 4-goal lead. Ford chips that on. Bond throws his body around and helps to clear the zone. Rahman taking a look. Toe drags through. Slammed into the boards by his own accord. Keon knocked off the puck. 2-on-1 out the other way. Wedge. One too many moves. A shot bouncing puck wide for Ulhorn. Keon's wrister knocked off. Icing. 57 seconds left. Penn's going to win their second game in a row. after beating Rowan 3-2 on the road. Dropped Seton Hall to 2-5 on the campaign. Armali has Shen. See if he uses him. Instead, flips it ahead Alifarov, or check that, make it Abraham. Instead, O'Rourke nearly able to take it on. Shen slams on the brakes behind the net. Armali finding Tui. Senior charging on. Tui works his way wide. Abraham tracks it down in the corner. .20 seconds left in this one. Tui takes it on. Steps into the zone. Tui wrapping around, looking for that. Not going to get it this time. Shot clapped wide of the net, and that's how this one ends. Final score: Penn 5, Seton Hall 1. To move to 5-2-0 on the campaign, a strong performance for the Quakers. Christian Ford, Ethan Abraham, Chris Bugliosi, Spencer Tui, and Calvin Alifarov picking up the goals. Bugliosi and Alifarov also had assists, along with Drew Vrahman. Not the only assists of the game, however. That was just a couple of the ways that Penn was able to build their lead. That's going to just about wrap things up from the class of 1923 Arena. Until next time, it's Joe Torti saying so long, and we'll see you for more Penn Quakers hockey here on SFBN.